Hey guys, come back at ya. I'm making an actual baking video today. I'm doing an apple pie. So I've got my apples cut up. I've got the dough rolled out. I've got one in the pie crust. And I'm going to show you guys how to make an apple caramel pie today. So I hope you enjoy it. So we got our apples chopped up. I did about 8 apples chopped up. And you'll be putting this in a 9-inch pie plate. So we've got a 1/2 cup of white sugar we're going to put in here. And we've got a 1/2 cup of brown sugar that we're putting in. And then we have 3 tablespoons of flour going in. And then we're going to put a bit of nutmeg in there. Probably about a 1/2 teaspoon. So we'll sprinkle that in. And then we're going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon in. And this pie is really easy to make. It's really, the kids love it. My son not so much. My youngest one, he doesn't really like pies and stuff. But my older ones love it. And my mom and dad love it. So we'll get this mixed in, and then we're going to put a bit of caramel right in the pie, and then after it's baked, we're going to drizzle caramel on it. So it should be really good. So we'll get this all mixed up here. Sorry, you want to preheat your oven to 350. And you'll also want to put your pie plate on a cookie sheet, because it might drool out, depending how high you like your apples piled in it. Now I like to do a lot of apples in the pie, so I always put a cookie sheet under it, and your probably best bet is to put some parchment paper under there so you don't have a hard time cleaning your cookie sheet afterwards. So, and then we're gonna drizzle. I'm just using, I didn't have everything to make the caramel sauce, so I'm just actually using the Smucker's Sundae syrup and the caramel. I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons in, and I'm using the caramel because caramel always goes good with apples. And you'll just mix that in, and then that's your filling. It's not very hard to make at all. Pretty much, I think beginners can make this. I mean, I've been making this for years. Been making pies and cakes and cookies, tarts, brownies, squares. But today we're doing the apple caramel pie. You can add more caramel in if you like. But like I said, also I'm putting some on top after too. So you don't want to put too much in either. So now I'm going to grab my pie plate here. And you'll want to, actually, hold on, sorry. Should have everything over there. I'm sorry, I should have had everything here. You'll want to grab a fork and poke holes in the bottom of your pie plate. And that's to prevent the dough from bubbling up underneath. So you'll just take this and dump it into your pie plate. Now, it's going to seem like a lot, and it is. So if you have too much, you can always take a bit out. But like I said, I like a big apple pie, and this one cooks great. You'll put it in your oven probably, well, you put it in at 350 and cook it 30 to 40 minutes, I'd say. So now I'm just going to get the other crust on top here, and I'll be back at you in a minute. We'll stick it in the oven, and I'll show you the end result. Guys, while I'm back, I got the top on, but it was a little crumbly. I think I used a bit too much flour. I used the shortening from Crisco. But anyway, it's going to turn out perfect anyway. It's covered. I've got it all together, and you'll want to just put a couple slits in the top here. And then we're going to take it over to the oven. Oh, if I can lift it here. Don't want to dump it. Okay, so we're going to take it over here. So see, that's a pretty high apple pie. We're going to stick out. I got to put parchment paper down. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're going to get our parchment paper out here. And put some on the cookie sheet, because if you don't, it's going to be drooling all down and around the sides. So you want to put some parchment paper on there. And then we're just going to take our pie and set it on. I'll put it in the oven here and show you guys it in the oven. So I hope you're enjoying my videos. I'm trying to come out with a couple or one a day at least anyway. Okay, so we've got our pie in our oven here. And we're going to close that up, and it'll be done in about 30 to 40 minutes. It should be done, and I will come back with them result and show you how to apply the caramel on top. And it looks good. So I'll get back at you guys in a minute, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hey guys, you're back. I'm going to go in. I'm pretty sure the pie's done. It's been about 45 minutes. So we're going to go check. And I'm pretty sure our pie's done. Now, I didn't brush it with milk on top. I never usually do. You can usually brush a bit of milk onto egg and milk on top, which will brown it up quite a bit. Now the pie's done. So there it is, all done. And it smells wonderful. There's our pie. We'll shut our oven off. So that's the pie. And what I like to do is we can drip a bit of caramel on top. And this goes great with the apples. So there's our caramel apple pie. So it looks like it's turned out great. So if you guys like this recipe, I'm going to add it in on the video, and I hope you enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe for more of my content, and we'll get it back at you soon.